I'm Bob Ryan. This is Glove 10.0. With me today is John Powers. You know, baseball since 1973 has been the only major sport of the big four, and throw in soccer, five if you like, who play by distinctly different rules according to its leagues. And we have a thing called the designated hitter in the National League. And we do not have the designated hitter. And John, the next 9 games, starting with these 3 games in Pittsburgh, followed by 3 in Philadelphia and 3 in Houston, there will be exclusively no designated hitter, which means no David Ortiz, unless an almost unthinkable thing happens, which is
you put him at first or something, and you put Gonzo in the outfield. Terrifying.
Where he's played 1 game in his major
Terrifying.
career. So the point is, has the time come? Is this going to be perhaps a tipping point, an exacerbating thing to get them to sit down and say, okay, we got to go one way or the other? I mean, we've been talking about this for 38 years, but this is a ludicrous circumstance for a team to be facing.
Well, and also one of the ironies is the National League, which opposes the DH, benefits from it.
It's just preposterous, and at least in the World Series, it's not. It's only in your ballpark. So the worst it can be is 4 out of 7 that you have to play the other guy's rules. But this is exacerbating. And Terry Francona says I can't have him sit for 11 days. So he's not. I can't believe that he will take Gonzalez out of the lineup. I think he's going to have to suck it up and find a place to put him in right field.
Yeah, he said, boy, nothing good. Ask Jerry Remy about what happens when you go out of there. I mean, first of all, he plays a position where he doesn't have to move at all.
Yeah.
All right, 3 bad things are going to happen. He will trip and fall.
Yeah.
Okay. He will hit a wall, or he'll hit your center fiilder. and Ellsbury's not. I mean, you could have. This is like rear-ending your own wife in a car.
That's a very good point that people take into consideration. Aren't taking into consideration. Now, you're right. The outfield communication part and the horror shows that we have seen with outfielders, and so you took Stoney out there, doesn't know what he's doing. It's like putting an unsupervised driver on the road. There's no question. All right, that's the deal, though, and we're going to have to revisit this thing about the DH. And by the way, if they go to this new schedule they're talking about, John, with a new realignment with 15-team leagues, which means that there would be an interleague game every night, at that point they would have to come to a decision one way or the other. But they're not there yet, fortunately. But anyway, Big Papi is going to be seldom seen in the next 11 days.